It's a big hello from Mrs. Lochry, Mrs. Guy and Mrs. Caskey to all the boys and girls in Primary 6. Hope you're doing really well, and it is lovely to see so many of you on Google Classroom, and we're enjoying seeing all the photographs, the posts, the completed assignments and everything. So well done to you all. Today it's time for a little maths. We're going to do a little demo here to help you with your sums at home. From now on, each week Mrs. Guy is going to assign some of these for you to try at home. Now there's no pressure, just try your best. We're going to begin with your most favourite type of sum, which is long multiplication. Now there's absolutely no point in you knowing how to do long multiplication if you don't know when we use it. So let's have a little look at a demo problem here which needs some multiplication. Jake has 25 jars with 37 paper clips in each jar. How many paper clips does he have in total? Well, you can see here he's got one jar, which is 37 in it. So some people might read this and say, well, he needs 25, so let's make a start. Let's do the first one, and that makes 2, so 37 and 37 make 74. And we need another one. Let's try another one. And another 37, so that's 37, 37, 37. That's 111 already. We're getting places. And another jar with another 37. So we've got 37, 37, 37, and 37. And that makes 148. And another jar. That makes 37, 37, 37. Boys and girls, this is getting a bit silly. We've only done 5 and we need to do 20 more. Can you just imagine what our page would be like with 37, 37, 37, 37, 25 of them? That would be ridiculous. Luckily, somebody very sensible realised instead of writing all those 37s, you can just say 25 times 37 and make a brand new multiplying sum. Look how short that is compared to what you'd be writing all over your page. This is 25 times 37. It's a long multiplication sum because it's more than one digit at the bottom. If you think about it, 25 times 37 is a bit like saying 20 37s and 5 37s. And that's just what we're going to do. We're going to treat this like two separate parts. We're going to start off by saying 5 times 37. That's going to be our first part. That's really a short multiplication sum. So let's begin. We're going to do 5 times 7 and then 5 times 3. So let's have 5 times 7, if you know your tables, is 35. We'll tuck that up there because we need this space for another one. So you can see it's 35. Now we'll visit this side. 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15. Add 3 gives you 18. And we've completed the first half of our sum. That's 5 37s. Now we need to do 20 37s. Now when you're multiplying a number by 20, or indeed any number that is a multiple of 10, you'll end up with a 0 at the end. So we'll just pop the 0 in now and we're all ready to go. So even though we're multiplying really by 20, we can treat this as a 2 because we've already got our 0 in. So we just have to do the exact same thing. 2 times 7 and 2 times 3. So let's begin. 2 times 7 is 14. Now, I don't think I'll put it there because that's too confusing. I'll put him on top here and you'll see I'll not forget him later on. And there he is, 14. So 2 7s are 14. And then I have to visit this one now. 2 times 3 is 6. And don't forget his little hat. Plus 1 makes 7. So we've now completed both halves. We've done 5 37s are 185 and 20 37s are 740. And that means we've really got the whole answer here. All we have to do is add them together to make 25 37s. So they're stacked up nicely on top of each other. So let's just do that. Let's just add them. And we'll begin. 5 plus 0 is 5. 8 plus 4 is 12. 7 plus 1 and 1 is 9. And that means when I look back at our little problem, which Jake had, we can say that 25 jars with 37 paper clips in each gives you a grand total of 925 paper clips. Now, you notice, boys and girls, that you needed your tables to work out the long multiplication sum. And if you know your tables, long multiplication will be absolutely no problem to you. I know learning them can feel like a bit of a drag at times, but it'll be worth it in the end. Now, you can make up your own problems just like Jake's little problem here. And, and you can try out some of Mrs. Guy's sums so that you can see if you can work out your long multiplication sums for yourselves. And all I can say is keep learning those tables and happy multiplying.